Expect your woman to be everything you want her to be when you're not being everything she needs you to be. Just like a man needs respect to feel love, a woman needs love to feel loved. When you don't take care of your woman, you don't take care of yourself because she's going to cause you problems. It don't mean that she want to leave you, but she's not happy and she's going to pout and throw tantrums and she's going to show you different ways of letting you know that I'm not okay. Water your plants, man. Make her feel important. Make her feel important. You need to make her feel like a priority. Give her attention. Give her affection. You need to make time. And if you're not loving on her and you're not nourishing her and giving her the proper maintenance that she needs, man, she gonna go bad on you. It's only a matter of time, I promise you. And that creates more problems in your life because if she's distracting you, then that's less attention and less energy that you're putting in the other pots that you need to be watering. You gotta build the business. You got employees. You got investments you gotta make. You got overtime that you gotta put in at the job.
Me taking care of her helps her take care of me. Y'all not listening though. When a woman has a man that takes care of her physically, emotionally, financially, and spiritually, that's when you're going to get the best version of her. And when you get the best version of her, she's going to contribute to your growth because she now has a solid man in her life who she knows she can depend on, and she's no longer in survival mode. She can now flourish in her femininity and she will be your backbone. But if you're gonna do wrong by her, just know a woman becomes a reflection of how you treat her. And if you don't like how she's acting, look at how you're treating her.
Take care of the woman. I ain't say take care of every woman. I said take care of your woman. Right. You chose her. People like, nah, you gotta put one in there. You chose her. Your discernment led you to her. So that means she's your responsibility now. You know what I mean? And you should unburden her from most dudes don't even want to work no damn job. Right. So why would you want your woman to do the same thing that you don't want to do? I mean, she gonna come home a half depleted person and you expect her to still cook, clean, have sex, you know what I'm saying, tend to the children, do this and that, you know what I'm saying? So she really doing 80% to your 20 for real. Yeah. You know, when I tell men, listen, you take care of 100% of that stress, you take off, pay the bills, now she's the type of woman that you want her to be. You know, we all got this imaginary, I want this type of woman. You can get that out of that one woman that you're with. Take them damn bills off her plate. See how different she changes. Now her mindset is different. Now she can actually move around different. Now you are her responsibility versus paying some goddamn bills that you could have easily did yourself. Put in a couple hours or do one better.
Three ways a man shows his love: protect, profess, and provide. Provision is big for men. We take a woman out, we're paid. That's the man way. If you sitting up in here and you got to have her pay for her own damn food, that ain't the man way. See, we done stopped teaching young dudes how to be men. It's the man way. Period.
If the guy feels, I would love to take care of her for the rest of my life, whatever I could do for her, that's feeling like a man in response to a woman. When she feels, I trust this guy, I'll follow him, I'll support him, I'll right behind him no matter what he wants to do, that's feeling like a woman. The other way around is not good, because in the marriage, the man has to be the giver, the provider. So to really become intimate means you've got to trust each other completely. Otherwise you hold back a little, it feels uncomfortable, it feels a little unnatural, you got to be constantly conscious of protecting yourself. It's a mess.
And I'm always going to protect her. As a man, I'm always going to be there for her. As a man, as many times as she may be wrong in front of a crowd, I'm going to protect her. I'm going to be by her side whether she's right or wrong. The thing about a man is, your woman, you have to let her know that you're on her side. You have to let her know that you're going to be there for her. The moment you bring her down or the moment somebody pushes her back, you should be the one that should be catching her. But do not disagree with her. Do not disrespect her. Let her know that you are a man and you are there for her. This is what marriage is about. This is what being boyfriend and girl is about. This is what being engaged is about. To protect her when she's not around and to protect her when she is around. As men, we have been born to be alphas and we have to protect these women. protect their hearts, protect their emotions, protect their tears. Be there for her. Stop disagreeing with her. Stop disrespecting her. Appreciate her and be there for her. Women would give you the world if they see this.
If you want to take care of your wife, I would say you got to spend some money on her.
I like that one. Talk more. Tell us more.
Baby, you don't care about me spending money on you like that. I don't know why you're acting that way. Here's the principle. Where your treasure is, that's where her heart is also. Where your heart is. That's a biblical principle. And so I'm not talking about going in debt. I'm not talking about overspending. Right. But I'm going to spend money on you before I spend money on me. Okay. So what I mean by that is that if we both have old cars and it's time to get a new car, you're going to get a new car before I get one. If we're choosing a house and I got this house and you got that house, I'm going to go with the one that you want more than the one I want. If there's something that you want to really do, like go back to school or you want to travel here, I'm going to try to make that happen. That becomes a priority to me. If there's something that I can buy for you to make your life easier, I'm going to try to invest in it. My point is that, so for me, because I love you, I am directing our family's finances to provide for you and to take care of you. And I think that's huge.
What's wrong with this generation today? These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. What else she need to slide up to the table with? What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family? That's our damn job.
Number one thing that a woman wants, safety and security. And if you're domineering, overbearing, physically stronger, louder, if you're not using your strength to protect her, but to expose her, she can't be intimate with you because she doesn't feel safe with you and she doesn't feel secure with you. As men, we don't tend to walk around feeling unsafe. But most guys walk in, they're like, I'm good. I can handle myself. And if not, I'll go low. How many of you have raised daughters and you're the protector, defender, because you're like, that's my little girl and she can't protect herself. See, sometimes when we're little boys, we don't feel necessarily safe. But then when we reach a certain size, testosterone flows, we get a hair on our chin. We're like, okay, you know what? I'm not scared anymore. I can handle myself. A woman never escapes how she felt as a little girl, vulnerable. And so what Peter is saying is, he's like, your wife is the weaker vessel. You could easily be domineering of her, overbearing. Don't. Because her weakness is not something for you to expose. It's something for you to protect.
A lot of y'all always ask, you're like, how do you know if he loves me? I'm like, dude, if you end up telling him something he's doing wrong and he changes it like that, that's a man that truly cares for you. Because no man that doesn't respect a woman will change. But if a woman that he truly, truly cares for, and she comes up and she says, this is bothering me, and he changes that, that shows that he cares. He loves you. Just the same as a woman. Baby, I don't like this. Can you please change this? And she does. But I'll be honest with y'all. A lot of you guys got to realize that the reason why women ask you or men ask you to change is because they care about you too. So they want these actions to change because they want to keep on loving you. If a woman didn't care about you, she wouldn't ask. If a man didn't care about you, he wouldn't ask. He just let it be and just do whatever he wants. But sweetheart, you have a real one when someone is actually coming up to you and saying, I need you to change because I don't want to lose you and I don't want to leave you. But if these actions continue, then I'm going to leave. So respect to the men that change. Respect to the men that are not liking the girls' pictures anymore. Respect the men that aren't staring at big butts anymore. Respect the man double tapping on TikTok with booty shaking in front of their screens. Like, I respect the men that change, and I respect the women as well. But if you don't change, I promise you, she's leaving. In front of that door, that front door, she gave you multiple opportunities and you still continue to disrespect her. So it's time for you to change.